Hey, this is Notser, and we're going to be doing something different today. This is the start of a series of videos that is going to be discussing how to earn anniversary achievements. What are anniversary achievements? World of Warships just had the 2-year anniversary, although I would argue that it's more like 3, but you know how free-to-play games like to be. Oh, it's out, but it's not really out for a whole year, right? So, 2-year anniversary, Wargaming is doing a collection quest similar to Hunt for Bismarck and Dunkirk, plus Yamamoto has this collection. If you spend money right now, I believe you can start it for free after all the tasks open up on the campaign for that. But that's something different. This is anniversary achievements. What do I get for doing this collection quest? Notser? Well, you get tier 8 premium camo for not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but 5 ships. Now, you can get as little or as much as you want. The collection is split out into 4 different sets. So, you could theoretically only have time to get 1, and maybe you really like this particular set. The 5 ships that have premium camo: Monarch, that's the ultimate prize; Z-23 or Z-23, New Orleans; Charles Martel, I think; and the Kiev. And they all use the same sort of skin. It's cool looking. It's a little blue, iron, and I believe orange or maybe red, something like that. It looks nice. It doesn't obviously make any sense from a historical standpoint, but who cares? You get premium camouflage, and premium camouflage is worth a pretty penny, right? You spend a lot of doubloons if you want to get that on a tier 10 or a tier 9, and you get it on a tier 8. So that's really cool. Now, in this game, we are hunting 3 achievements. At the time, I was hunting an achievement that I believed existed, where I think I had to hit 4 torpedoes and do 10 torpedoes total in one game. I think I had to hit 4 in an attack, and this was a separate one, do 10 torpedoes on the target, any target in the game. Now, that ultimately doesn't exist. So that's not what I'm going to be describing. I just thought you ought to know, why the hell did you choose an aircraft carrier? You don't need an aircraft carrier to do any of the collection achievements. So that should be pretty exciting for people who don't like the aircraft carrier. However, if you're good at something, you need to exploit it. And I think I'm good at an aircraft carrier. So, the achievements that we are going to try and unlock in this game today: earn 400,000 credits in a random battle, earn 1,500 ship XP in a random battle, and earn 2,500 commander XP in a random battle. So, we set up the turrets with torpedoes. Thankfully, we got lucky and we caused a flood. Enemy tried to attack me, and I did the best I could to minimize the attack by using my defensive fire, but we set up the turrets, so hopefully the fire dot sticks on the ship, and it is sticking. So we're doing okay, right? And I believe, as we're talking about these achievements, I believe that signal flags and anything that modifies your gain impacts your ability to earn these achievements, because I have been earning the commander pretty much every single game. And I got the XP one pretty much every game that I was successful, right? 1,500 is not, that's not crazy. That's not, amazing. So I would guess, and same with credits, I think if you have the credit modifier signal flag, I think it does help. So just keep that in mind. I could be completely wrong. I'm just telling you what I felt. Maybe that's not appropriate, not so. So, we did our first attack. There's a Des Moines. Screw the Des Moines. I don't want to attack that guy. I need to be pretty successful to get 400,000, right? I mean, that's not a small number, but if you have a good game, you should theoretically earn that. Now, one thing that people might be a little confused about: if I earn one of these achievements, Notser, couldn't I just spam out that achievement and get access to collections and then turn those duplicates into the reward? Well, yes, you could, except for one small thing that they added to the collection quest for this particular event. You can only earn it once per day. So yeah, you can't just cheese it out by always spamming the same sort of build and getting 3 or 4 achievements done every single game. You can't do that. It has to be every day. So it's probably more fun and interesting, and oh boy did he take me out there. But we did get our torpedo attack on the target, and that's what I really wanted to get before he was successful with his strafing run. So that's something to consider. I had a lot of fun on stream just going through each one and trying my hand at it, and it was fun. You know, there was use a premium from tier 7, or use Arpeggio Blue Steel ship and try and do 50,000 damage with your torpedoes, or do 50,000 damage with fire, or stuff like that. It was actually pretty fun. You know, it got me playing ships that I haven't played in a long time, and I think that's good. I think that's fantastic. So we'll talk about that in more depth. I will definitely have examples on a lot of it, but for now, we were successful in taking out the turrets. Who he couldn't fix it. I think he put the fire out. I think that's the turrets that I initially went after. So I think he used his damage control, put the fire out, and wasn't ready for the flood. And we're getting lucky with the dots right now. They're flying, they're working. Usually I don't get that lucky. And obviously, what isn't lucky is we have 2 enemy destroyers hounding not only me, but the friendly North Carolina. And I'm trying to get in position to use my dive bombers. Clearly, they don't do a lot of damage. I love that. I was clicking directly in the center of the map, center of the screen, and it went all the way back to my ship. But we drop on the target. We do pretty good damage. Torpedo squadrons are ready to go. And I can't wait to attack. Yes, see, I'm complaining. How dare you bug out like this? Wargaming, if you want people to take aircraft carriers seriously, and hopefully I don't have to drop on this guy, but if you want to take it seriously, fix the damn UI issues. Please. Nobody wants to control an RTS that bugs out. So I'm trying to really not have to use the squadron, but I have to. I have no choice. And it looks like he's trying to stop, but he's going to stop right on top of a torpedo, and we take out the Z-23. Enemy gearing is also in the area, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm paying attention. Not as well as I should. I should not have looked away in the last possible second to drop this guy. And maybe he's going to have a chance to stop. Maybe it's a little bit too close. Just a hair too close. We got 1 torpedo, but we didn't get the second one, and that's unfortunate. It's not looking too good, right? Enemies got the western side of the map. They're pushing in fast and furious. I'm just trying to run away. This is part of the reason why the Japanese feel so good, is because they can actually run. I'm going to do a strafe run, and oh, he jukes it. Can you juke it all? Can you juke it all? And I'm going to come back around, and I'm going to finish it off, and he can't juke this. Can't do that. And it's actually very fun to do this sort of strafing where you're back and forth with the enemy. It's really good to try and catch it, but it looks like since he dropped his load, he's going to be way too fast for my fighters that still have plenty in the chamber. So they retreat. We still have a bunch of enemies pushing on the northwest side. I still feel very afraid. Thankfully, they're close enough that my rearm cycle is very quick. So we've already got our dive bombers up. Now I'm trying to size up. I really want an isolated target. An isolated battleship would be perfect, because I could set it up for a torpedo attack. I don't really want to waste my bombers or my torpedoes on a enemy DD, because it just doesn't do enough damage to justify that. And oh yes, we found all the enemy. All the enemy. I don't want to be too close to this. I'm really afraid that the New Orleans has defensive fire. Defensive fire coupled with the Iowa's AA protection. Good night, right? So, isolated Montana. He does have pretty good AA if he's spent any resources investing in it, and it honestly doesn't look like he has. We got there. We only lost 1 squadron. 1 fighter, not 1 squadron. 1 fighter, and I don't even think we lost it there. So clearly he has either an unskilled commander, or he's not making the Americans good at what they're good at. I would not do that right now. There's a lot of aircraft carriers in the queue. I think you've recognized that. So I would absolutely protect myself from aircraft carriers right now. And if an American battleship can't do that, who can, right? They are the kings and the queens of protecting themselves and others from aircraft. So I look at the turrets, I say, well, we could go after the turrets too, because the Montana is sort of joining up with his team. Friendly Yamato is able to dodge the torpedoes, but I don't think he's going to dodge that. Nope, Essex was able to successfully drop on him. That's where I was moving my aircraft. It's always a chore. You have to go everywhere to detect everything for your team, right? There's a DD's up here. Oh, I need you down here. There's a DD. When you get into a situation like this, it's just a brawl. And I'm hoping that because the turret's going to open up, he is going to have to torpedo, but the Yamato carcass is there, and I just don't know. I guess I'm still, am I still, no, friendlies are fire on the Montana. My dot's gone forever. But these guys keep pushing into me, so I have no choice. I have to slow down the New Orleans. The gearing, I'll get you later. I really have to go after the New Orleans. He recognizes I'm going after him. And the speed of these aircraft really allow you to set up a perfect attack. We do lose a little bit, and I'm trying to spread it around so he can't counter it. I don't want to get too close that it activates too late. So we're there. We get 4 on him. Earn Confederate, cause a flood. That's going to force out damage control. My dive bomber should be able, and you might have noticed me, I was wiggling it. I don't know why they let you interact with the waypoint. I wish I could just turn that off. I don't need to. I'm an RTS player. It's really uncomfortable for me to click and drag the waypoint after the fact, and it messes me up. You need to sort of put it through the target so you won't accidentally click on it as you're setting up a manual drop on the target. And the New Orleans should absolutely burn. We set a fire, very recent, to his damage control being in use. So I expect this will last for 45 seconds. Does he have everything he can to protect himself? I don't know. I'm still on the run. I'm still trying to help my team. It's a really close game, though. The squadrons are almost ready to go. Set them out. I am trying to detect the gearing. Someone has asked for me to detect the gearing. And I absolutely agree with that. So I'm going to send it out, and yep. There we go. The gearing is detected for the teammate. Hopefully he can hit the shot. That's all you can really do. But while this is going on, my torpedoes are getting ready to go. The New Orleans, I believe, yeah, the New Orleans is still on fire. I don't want to have to attack the New Orleans. I want him to just burn all the way down. Or a teammate finish him off, and yeah, he's very low, which is great. Unfortunately, we miss out on the kill. But, you know what, it's cool. Teammate takes the target out. Whatever. Winning the game is more important. This game is way too close to care about who gets what kill. Thankfully, there isn't a lot of kill requirements for the achievements. The only kill requirements that I have seen are related to co-op. So I'm cool with that. Because you're only stealing, well, you're stealing from others, but it's co-op. I mean, you could theoretically be in a game where there's no actual human players, so I don't really like anything that encourages kill stealing, but if it has to be in because Wargaming likes it, co-op is acceptable. It's the least impactful to me. So we're gonna drop on the Iowa, set up. That one was just a pixel too close. So I'm gonna try and wrap it back around and attack again. Giving enough lead, obviously, so it won't be deactivated before it hits the hull of the ship. And we do pretty good damage there, I'd say. Pretty good damage. Keeping the gearing spotted. Unfortunately, the friendly is having trouble. And is that flood actually sticking? The flood is actually sticking on the Iowa. We kill the Iowa. Man. Everything aligned in this game. We did so much damage. We took out so many targets. Look at all the floods, the fires. It was beautiful. The only thing I need to do better is try and protect my team a little bit more from the enemy's attack. That's the only thing I regret in this game. And yeah, obviously that's a big regret. That's part of being an aircraft carrier, but we detect the enemy aircraft carrier along with, and he's trying to get his dive bombers out. But no, I'm going to punish you wherever you go. And I'm hoping he'll try and juke. He's trying to get distance, but nope. Not going to work out, my friend. Not going to work out. Just trying to do everything we can. And then the Minotaur, of course, is notorious for being just ruthless to aircraft. And I think we got him here. Yeah, we got him there. Essex is dead. Got the enemy gearing coming up. I do have dive bombers, and they're Japanese dive bombers. They're not exactly... If I had to really tell it like it is, these are not the dive bombers I was looking for right here. So I'm going to try and predict his turn. We miss a little bit. We miss a lot. I do get the next one, but it only does 1,500. I'm sending my torpedoes, and the torpedoes should be enough to kill him. And I think that's it. I think we will easily win this game. I believe I contributed to the game's success. Absolutely. The damage would suggest it, and I really enjoyed my time with this. I'm really liking the Taiho. I think it's a great aircraft carrier. I think the Japanese really are far superior to what I've seen from the Americans. The Essex is good, but this is just better. And yeah, everyone's like, oh, he's over here, he's over there. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna go get him spotted. I'm not worried. So as we bring it, we only need one torpedo to hit the target. One torpedo. And I'm gonna sort of spread them out every which way that he could potentially have gone in that time frame. And obviously, right as I do that, he's detected. So we're gonna try and set up an attack, and he wants to survive. Obviously, he just wants the game to end and for his ship to be alive. Not that that matters for the credits. And oh, is he gonna stop? He stops just before the torpedo is on him. But now he's got to decide. Is he gonna go reverse, forward? I predict a reverse, and I go attacking. Is that enough? I still have the third squadron. Oh, we get him. We got him. Take it out. Enemy Taiho. And just like that, we're going to be earning 400,000 credits. There is a 500,000 credit, but it does require tier 10, I believe. We also got access to the commander and the ship XP. 229,000 damage, 23 torpedoes, 14 floods, 4 kills, maybe a 5th with that New Orleans, right? We could have gone cracking, but hey, I'm not complaining. Great game. But I wasn't number 1. The Minotaur beat me. Great job, Minotaur. What do I have to do in an aircraft carrier to be number 1? Jeez. It's whatever, right? It's wargaming. If you do a great job, maybe we'll make you top 3. A lot of floods and fires. I really enjoyed the game. I hope you did as well. Next couple of days will be achievements, and I'll describe what the achievement I'm looking to do, and hopefully the game will show off that achievement. That's the goal. Hopefully you have just as much success, if not more. I will be rooting for all of you with these achievements. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.